The Amazing Digital Circus. Now, I don't know whether those 4 words mean much to you, but I'm going to explain why they might be a really interesting test for the future of the entertainment industry, and especially why this weekend is going to be a very important weekend. So, The Amazing Digital Circus is an animated series that lives on YouTube. My son introduced me to it a few months ago. And on the surface, it's just a very brightly coloured, zany, fast-cut, dopamine hit type cartoon thing. But very quickly, it gets a lot deeper and a lot darker. Basically, the main character has put on some VR goggles and finds herself trapped in this kind of 3D virtual circus with a load of other people who also can't take their goggles off, and they're ruled over by a very mad AI ringmaster. But very soon, weird things start happening. Characters start glitching in and out of the world. NPCs discover that they're unimportant and they have to deal with that, and you start to wonder what's really going on inside and outside of this world, and who the people behind the characters really are. This is a real YouTube era hit. What I mean by that is it's made by an indie animation studio called Glitch. They're based in Australia. Apparently different scenes were farmed out to different animators to do almost in their spare time. The first episode was released in 2023, and it was one of the most viewed animation pilots ever on YouTube. It's got over 400 million views so far. It's grown completely by word of mouth and recommendations, and of course the algorithms. It has a really low budget, and get this, since 2023 there have only been 8 episodes, which really shows that audiences will wait around if the content is good enough. And because the numbers were so high, Netflix then bought the rights to show it too. But each episode's still released on YouTube first, and Glitch still has full creative control. So it really highlights how commissioners prefer to see proof of popularity before they invest in something. And now, this weekend, something really interesting is happening. It's the release of the final episode, and Glitch has managed to get a cinematic release. Again, they've been able to show that this has a massive fan base, and it will put much needed bums on seats at local theatres, which, haven't been that full recently. I'm going with my son, and I really hope it goes well for them, because this could be a proof of concept for the future of entertainment. Instead of studios pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into a movie that might flop, they may wait for projects to prove themselves first. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend checking out The Amazing Digital Circus. And if you're going to the cinema to see episode 9, let me know what you think.